Peace Divine Originals. Alright, y'all. This video right here is very, very, very important. Now, y'all see it behind me, which is three-eyed Atlas that passed through Earth, right? So me being who I was looking at a documentary about Antarctica. So I'm looking at this documentary. I'm about to play you a little piece of what was said in the documentary. It's very interesting. But I just brought this up. It's going to tie into what the video was about. Just pay attention to what is said in the video, and it's going to remind you of what you see behind me, which was in 2025. Now, you already know, if you feel something, share it, but just pay attention to what's being said in the video, all right?
Says that according to
entertainment purposes only, right?
The United States has communicated beyond our solar system with advanced humanoid intelligences. Communications even allegedly include interstellar trade.
These are the sky people that they are staying in contact with.
Cyberspace official told Spartan
There's
1 and
earth,
Spartan 2 that
fire,
in the fall of 2017,
water,
an elongated object described by astronomers to be the first interstellar traveler in our solar system.
It's not the first, though.
Seen by human eyes. It was first noticed by an astronomer in Hawaii headed toward our sun. That's how it got the name.
Don't that look familiar?
Hawaiian for scout or leader in a battle out front. 8 months later, by the end of June 2018, the highly respected science journal Nature published an analysis of the strange interstellar object's unexplained change in speed from about 57,000 miles an hour to 97,200 miles an hour. That astounding acceleration was after the interstellar object took a mysterious hairpin turn and headed out of our solar system after its closest approach to our sun on September 9th, 2017. Then, a year later, by November 2018, the chairman of Harvard University's astronomy department, Professor Avi Loeb, co-wrote a paper about Oumuamua's, quote, peculiar acceleration, close quote. He hypothesized that Oumuamua might be, quote, a fully operational probe sent intentionally to Earth's vicinity by an alien civilization.
It's not alien.
Now,
Sky Nation, yes.
Say they have been told by a Cyber Command space official that Oumuamua was,
Sky Nation,
an old derelict ship, close quote, from someplace else in the universe.
All right, y'all. So, like I said, I know that video looked familiar to you guys because we literally just went through the same thing with Three-Eyed Atlas, right? See, the crazy part about it is these people that are reporting on these things, they're thinking of it in a physical aspect. This stuff right here is very spiritual. We have to think old world when we are dealing with things like this. Now, I put up a video a while ago and I had a picture of a not it they put it on the wall, right? They sculpted it into the wall, y'all. I have to literally find that picture. Hold on, let me see. All right, y'all, I couldn't find it. So anyway, let me get back to what I was talking about. So when I find the picture, I'll show it to you. But this thing that is being shown in the sky is nothing but series of awakening processes, y'all. Now, in 2017, this thing that passed through at that time, Oumuamua, was the wake-up call or the remembrance at that time from 2017 to 2024. Now, we came to 2025 and all of a sudden we have Three-Eyed Atlas again in 2025, right? So with that being said, these things that are passing through the sky, so-called sky, are telling us which times it is. That one that we saw was a time period from, as I said before, 2017 to 2024. Now, Three-Eyed Atlas is another process. Now, just to let you guys know, right? They are arriving, or they have arrived in sequences, right? Oumuamua was breaking the veil, was letting us know that the veil was breaking, right? So Three-Eyed Atlas opened up the eye in which we could truly see what is going on. That's why things in this realm are literally going so fast, because the time of knowing is now. We are literally in the golden age at this time. It's the time of knowing. It's the time of feeling. It's the time of standing on motherfucking business. And I'm just being honest with everybody, right? So, the beginning of the 7-year awakening cycle, 2017 to 2024, right? The collapse of the mimic timelines, the return of the original memory. We have had different times of remembering, but in some aspects people go back to being asleep, right? But this time we cannot go back asleep. We are here to continue remembering at this time, right? So the return of the original memory was during that time. Now y'all know everything went down, and it seemed like it went down but it went up, right? Because people started to wake up to a whole lot of things in 2017. Now, I don't know about y'all, but me, I really started my awakening process in 2018. That's when I really stepped foot into me being who I really am. You see what I'm saying? So that process is real, right? So with that being said, the release of the hidden flame identities were being released at that time. And then y'all know we also had 2020 that set us in the house, to made us really believe and understand what was really going on within, because that's when it got rampant, right? So the call of the flame bearers were in that time also. This is why the awakening surged in 2017 to 2024. Now in that little video that y'all just saw, literally looked like what you see next to me, right? Because the same process happened back then that it did with Three-Eyed Atlas. It is literally a awakening process, y'all. Look at the dates and the times of the things that are going on these pages. This thing right here, look below me. 250,000, 130, 170 million miles, 270 million. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. Everything is codes, right? So with that being said, right? 2025 to 2020 and 2032, these are the 7 years governed under the eye of Atlas and the flame of remembrance. By 2032, the grid will look nothing like it does now. Now, I see a lot of videos of people saying, oh, everything has changed. Yeah, everything has changed. So just imagine by 2032 what it's going to look like and what people are going to be talking about, right? So, with that being said, the truth, the memory, the identity will be you see it, avoidable. The mimic will be unable to hide anything by that time. The originals will stand in their full names and the power, y'all. Just give it time. It's literally happening in our face, right? So listen, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this video. I'm probably going to talk more about it after I finish this video that I'm looking at. Just let me know in the comments. Remember, stay high vibrational. Knowledge is wisdom, and wisdom is power. I love y'all. Peace.